it's Chris, GearNoir at theshavingcadre.com. It is early morning for me. You can see I got a bag under my eyes. Haven't had coffee yet, but it is Monday, and that means a shave video for you. We are here in Oahu, and in our little rented mini compound that we have. It's actually a kind of a fun house. It's laid out in like a horseshoe shape, and there's rooms on all sides, and a kitchen room, and a kind of a lounge room, and in the center area there's this like really covered, huge covered like portico, like I don't know what you'd call it, just a covered area. It's huge though, but it's got a pool and like a barbecue pit area, and so it's really nice. And we've been here since Saturday. We got in the afternoon and kind of settled in. You probably read about that in my journal earlier in the week, or later last week. But here we are, new week. We're settled in, and we've already gotten to do quite a few fun things. And let me get started. I did take a travel kit. I will be doing a shave. It's in a cello tub, but it's CBL Money tonsorial. I've got my Yaqi Familia brush, my favorite travel brush now probably. So easy to use and maintain. And here it is. It paid me back, as you probably saw on Saturday evening as I was unpacking it. I got, where am I at? That nice thing right there. It's healing up nicely, hasn't been bleeding anymore, which is good. Actually hasn't hurt very much either, which is surprising. But took it a swim in the ocean yesterday, and all was good. No pain, didn't flap open and attract sharks or anything. But I've got a feather blade, well used. Today would be like the 22nd or 23rd shave in it, something like that. Going for the whole month. That's in my Pre-war Tech. Let's just go ahead and get started. I kind of promised that I'd try to at least get a shave video in, my normal shave video. And might not be able to post it right away, we'll see. But it's been a really nice, kind of humid weather, like it's supposed to be like 50 or 60% humidity, something like that. Warm days. Yesterday we did Diamond Head, which is literally just down the street, and we're literally just down the street from the beach too. But that was kind of a hot hike with between the humidity, and we had like 5 kids with us, which got some complaining from them, but for the most part, and in hindsight, in 2020, when they look back on this time, they'll be happy they did it. We went up to the top of Diamond Head, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's not a strenuous hike, it's just like a mile or something like that. Probably takes an hour and a half in total if you're setting a decent pace. But Diamond Head is on the kind of southern end of Oahu, and right to the east of Waikiki, which we also went to yesterday. But really nice. It does have some trees and cover, a lot of shrubbery. We saw a mongoose along the path. It was a little bit too quick for me to get a picture of it, but it was pretty cool. Never seen a mongoose before. It's kind of like, my wife and I joked, it's kind of like the wiener dog of the ferret world, or whatever you want to call it. It's a pretty funny little thing. Just kind of scampered across. All right, there's that. Hopefully that's enough for 3 passes there. Oh, I've got my Leonard's shirt on. Famous for their malasadas. Give you a peek here. Leonard's. Leonard's. Oh yeah, the genuine, real article there. Also got some a Diamond Head shirt, and I got one of the replica benchmarks from the Diamond Head point, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's basically a paperweight, but whatever. Never get another chance to get it, right? Maybe. But so I've been posting pictures if you're interested in following along. I'm not going to attach any to this video. I'm just going to have a separate video once I get back, just kind of compiling everything that we did. So far, when we got in Saturday, we didn't really do anything. We just kind of set up at the house that we rented, this little mini compound. And got groceries and all that, so we don't have to go out for every meal, because that would be quite expensive, as if the trip isn't expensive enough already. But by the way, this Feather Tech deal is still going pretty good. I mean, it's gone through a couple bumps, like getting knocked over at home, and then Saturday night, when it sliced me up really good on the hand, and it survived a couple disassemblies for travel. So it's hanging in there, still doing this job. I mentioned it on the One Blade February challenge thread, but the first, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 shades actually were the least comfortable, just because the edge was so sharp. But it's much better now. So what else? So that was Saturday. Got in, settled in, picked our rooms. We happened to get first choice, so our room has a bathroom attached to it. Time zone thing is a little disorienting still, because we essentially, when we got here Saturday, we got an extra 2 hours during the day, because we're 2 hours behind California time, or Pacific time rather. And so we've been dealing with that. The kids have been tired every night, but still waking up kind of early. So for the most part, they've been quiet though, when they've been waking up, thankfully. But we have been going to bed actually kind of earlier than normal. I didn't do my hair at all, you can see. Heck of messy. But probably a little bit earlier than normal, just because we go to bed so tired, and the time zone and the heat and all that. So yesterday, Sunday, like I said, we did Diamond Head, which was fun. We're here, by the way, with my father-in-law and all his daughter's families. There's one family that's missing, one daughter-in-law, one of his daughters, one of my sisters-in-law. They were not able to come, unfortunately. But the other two and their families and us are here with kids. You can hear them hamming it up in the background. So yeah, Diamond Head was the first thing in the morning after everybody got up. I mean, it was still like 10 or 11. So probably not ideal time. I mean, the sun rises fairly early here, like maybe mid-morning, and then sets kind of early. But so by the time we got out there, basically it was as hot as it was going to be for the day. But did it anyway. Packed plenty of water, and I uploaded some pictures from the top. And that's what I was talking about. Circle back around. Gosh, Chris, get to it. It was kind of interesting because there's a bunch of like defunct watchtowers along the Diamond Head peaks, or the surrounding peaks anyway. They're just these like, what would you even call it? I don't know, like concrete houses, stations, maybe. I don't know if, well, they look like watch stations. They could be, I guess, geological stations that are unused. I'm not sure. But it's basically concrete slab rooms. I mean, they're all kind of abused and, like I said, defunct now, but. And then, particularly under the Diamond Head Peak, like just below the very top is like a pillbox, like an old military, like World War II pillbox kind of thing. It's kind of cool, like cut into the side of the mountain, and there's the slat where you have the viewport out looking out over the sea and the bay in that area. That was kind of cool. With the top is really nice. You just get this gorgeous view of the island and a couple of the bays. Like you can see Waikiki Bay in its totality, and to the west, and I forget what the beach to the east is called, but that's there too. And then after that, we went to, we got a mango whip while we were there. They got food vendors all over the place, and shaved ice vendors, and of course souvenir vendors. But after that, went back to the house briefly to clean up. And then we went out to, I forgot the name of the hotel. It's in my post in the What's in Front of You on the TSC. But went out to look at one of my father-in-law's featherwork installations. He made a cape and a helmet for one of the hotels, and we went and saw that. And while we were there, we went to that particular beach, and they've got a dolphin pool that I took a video of that you'll be able to see later, where there's like 3 or 4 dolphins. They let people come and swim with them and pet them and kind of just interact in general. And it's right up on the beach like this. All the beaches are public access, but it opens up right to this beach. And sorry, I think I messed up my pass. Wasn't paying attention, too much talking. I have to reload that. Anyway, so we actually went into the ocean water there along the beach, and had a leisurely couple hours hanging out with the family, letting them float and swim around, and real calm waters. For the most part, very warm waters. This particular area, the waters weren't super clear, but they were fairly clear, blue-greenish. And mostly warm. It's kind of weird because the waters, as the tides roll in and change the waters and swirl the waters around, you get pockets of warmth, like extreme warmth, like you're in a nice warm bath or something like that. And then there's cold pockets and like lukewarm pockets, and kind of interesting, which changes constantly. So that was kind of cool. First time I probably enjoyed being in the ocean. Most of the waters in the California area are cold, just plain cold, even in Monterey. We get those cold Pacific currents. Alright, there's that. I think I'll leave it there for the day. Wash off. Sorry, probably going to be a little bit of a long video, but getting all this information out. Later after that hotel, what did we do? We ended up coming back to the house for a little while, hanging out, and then we went out for dinner. Super expensive dinner. We went to Waikiki, and there's a huge mall complex there and a bunch of hotels. We saw a second installation for my father-in-law. Those pictures, whoa, those pictures are up too. And that one is in the Aulani. But really cool because in the actually the lobby hotel, there's this huge aquarium like you'd see in a normal aquarium. It's got a bunch of local fish and stuff like that floating around, and I mean, the thing has to be thousands and thousands of gallons. Like, it is official aquarium size, like something you'd find at the Monterey Bay Aquarium or something. But that was pretty cool. And then we went out and walked to the mall area. We went for dinner first. It was probably around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and found the place we wanted to eat. Like, gosh, those places are expensive, but I mean, the food that we ended up getting, we went to a place called Steakhouse or something like that. The food was all right. I mean, it was pretty good. Prices were up there. Our server was really nice, but the service in general, like the kitchen work and all that kind of stuff, was just slow. It took us hours to get everything and get out of there. I mean, we had a large party, but like halfway, about an hour into the time we were there, we still hadn't had our food yet. The kids were just getting theirs maybe, and the restaurant was like less than half full. Like, people had already emptied out for the most part and headed off to go shopping and everything. But not us. We were there probably at least for a good 2 hours, if not more. And kids were getting tired and cranky by the time they got their food. And by the time the adults got their food, they were starting to the kids were starting to fall asleep. And so, cool server, good food, but I would not recommend going there, honestly, unless you're maybe in a small party and happen to catch them at a time when they're not very busy. I mean, that was kind of ridiculous. A little disappointing for the amount that we paid, but as a famous duck says, it is what it is. Still got some cleanup to do here. Like I said, the feather's going good. It's just taking a little extra effort here and there. There we go. All right, get some witch hazel here. I brought some Thayer's GearNoir's witch hazel mix. Shake it up a little bit. Shake it up. Oh, shake it up. And that was lately into the night. Came back to the house after dinner. We were hoping to go out and go shopping, but it was just too late at that time. Everybody was ready to get out. So we're gonna try to go back today, I think, because there's just like a plethora of name brand shops and specialty shops. And this is my witch hazel aloe blend. Hopefully keep me from drying out too much. And let's see, what should I finish off with? Yeah, so today we're gonna do that, and I'll do some, what do I want to do? Aventus? Let's go with some Aventus cologne. Can you see that? Yeah, buddy. I brought a lot of my good stuff on this trip. Fancy trip? Why not? Just a few spritzes. There we go. Today, who knows what else? Shopping. We're gonna try to do an ATV tour of the, there's a ranch where they filmed Jurassic Park, the newer ones, I think, around here, up on the north, more toward the north side. Man, we still got the Dole Plantation to get to. We still want to go do like the Arizona Memorial and all that kind of stuff. You might have seen that picture as we were flying in. We flew past the memorial area. It's just on the other side of Waikiki. And so, yeah, we're living the island life, brother. Good to see all you guys. I've caught up on a few videos, but for the most part, man, I'm sorry. I'm not bothering to try to keep up on your journals or anything. I'll do a little bit of catch up when I get back, but for now, it's all island living. Well, aloha to you guys, and have a great week, huh?